The sun flies through the sky, leaves darkness in its wake. Now I hear the hellhounds barking at the gate. To be honest, sometimes I don't want you to relate. This ain't up for discussion, it's not a topic for debate. Entrepreneurs, they want to bottle up the hate and slap a label on the glass so hard that it'll break. If you break it, you buy it, and we sold it by the case. It's okay if you just try it, you can hold it to your face. How close can you get without touching it? How far removed can you get from the public? Can you keep a secret? If not, can you tie a slip knot? Can you stand high up on this brick block? Listen to the clock tick, talk and switch gears. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Are they all dancing now? Are you joining the party? Are you celebrating life just by destroying your body? It's a part of your psyche I wanna sightsee. I don't need you as a tour guide, and I don't want you to like me. I was voted least likely, that's it, just least likely. So pardon me if I seem feisty. Bite my tongue like a bullet, take a pull from the peace pipe. Push past the low expectations of me each night. I leave light in my wake, I moonwalk across the floor till I hear the sex kittens all purring at the door. There's something outside that we all want, but inside there's an ex who marks a soft spot till it rots and decays and then no one else cares. It's been 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. Now I sell pennies to the well-wishers, I fish through the coin slots, I fall for a girl's bait, participate in boycotts. I demonstrate a demon's trait with a face void of thoughts. That don't launch 1,000 ships, and that's the Helen of Troy's lost. There's nothing in this horse, it's hollow, it's empty, its entry will not be forced. Like an eye socket, stripped clean of tears, it's been 13, 14, 15, 16 years. He was a southpaw, but had a killer right swing, an outlaw inside of the ring. And every now and then he'd be put against the ropes, but then he'd bounce back, catch a second wind, and then throw blows till noses cracked. He smashed mouths, he saw red and blacked out, received a couple pats on the back for the smackdowns. Negative reinforcement, never did he endorse it, had the business sense to wait for press conferences to talk shit. He wasn't a dullard, though he'd never say much, properly mothered, but his father taught him how to take a punch. It was bare knuckle touch of tough love. When he got drunk enough, he took his kid down to the gym and fit him up with gloves, tied together with a shoelace, took him apart, put him on, looked in the mirror and practiced his screw face, said this is for you, Pops, for all the things we never got to do. The hottest part of a flame is blue. Thinking that they're born to fist fight, cause they've been promised an apocalypse by prophets without insight. You could have fooled us, in fact we're dumbstruck. The school bus is looking like a dump truck, stuff the class like a landfill until it overflows. Babysitters can't get the students off their mobile phones. A junkyard dog is eating trash in the cafeteria, feeling mad at America. The school counselor likes to recycle psychobabble. The assistant to the teacher is just an old TV. Now they've all got the urge to battle, cause they see a sign that says like to travel, ROTC. I don't think he can handle, he goes from flannel to camo, cold putting all the ammo in his gun. He watched channel 1, switched to channel 2, unplugged completely. The hottest part of a flame is blue. The sea, sky, and land now. Came across soldiers who did nothing but yell, stand down. In their spare time, inside a shower stall. If not that, they're at the corner store playing Powerball. And when the towers fall, they get protective of this land and won't stand for anything to get resurrected. They're waiting for the second coming, the great pumpkin. Deep down, they know all they really want to do is break something. That's what they're trained to do. And then they say to you, just cause you see the devil in my eyes, don't make it true. And I say, true enough. All that fire in your eyes shows pain, but the flame ain't blue enough. Surprising the world with diamonds and pearls. The song about a girl ain't really about a girl. Got a two-way vanity mirror. I'm an amity villain with a peeping Tom complex. You're just a soul collector. You keep putting them in a trash bag. You push them in a shopping cart and go and act sad when there's none left to collect. So you go on and you make more. But wait, why'd you lose them to the state for? The next time you see me, it'll be through plexiglass. There ain't no bailouts in this jailhouse. Ain't no more petty cash. Easy come, easy go. A penny saved, a penny earned. And I've learned life is cliche. One of these days you get what you deserve. I'm surprising the world with diamonds and pearls. But a song about a girl ain't really about a girl. We got a two-way vanity mirror. Fire in the blind eye, I turn from an 800-pound gorilla. In the midst of misdirected anger, false blood, it can run thinner than icy water. Watch the fang banger, flirt with the Death Star. I cried by your bedside, decided right then and there to pretend you were alive. Me, baby, lie to me, invade my privacy, have the decency to say bye after taking the bride. Domestic piracy, you ran out of fam to plunder and launch pads to crash. So when you're done playing dumb, empty the trash. We're looking for our lives back. We wish we could have saved yours. There's nothing we can buy back, cause everything was paid off. I found you in a pawn shop. You were stuck behind a glass case. I watched as the cost dropped. Puppy dog, sad face. Put a down payment on my meal plan just to see your shit-eating grin. Save the frown for when you need to shed your skin. Sell empty shells of yourself. The layers are coming off. Economic fail. Professional victim on sale. Cutting costs. Charity case, don't ask me to donate. Yaks murdered your soulmate. My back's hurting from a tax burden. Pull your own weight, a punching bag for hire. Every minute there's a sucker bet. So what's the over-under? You'll rise up from the debt with the complexion of a ghost. the resurrection was a hoax. But 2,000 years later, it's like nobody knows. And you think you're slick enough to turn a trick and spin the story just cause Jesus is your fair weather pimp. And you caught me praying with my fingers crossed, so I shuffled up the deck. Is this the card that you picked? Well, if not, how about this? Missionary ain't a job, it's a position. So assume it. The victimless crime watchdog has an owner that's abusive. Now isn't that ironic? With one hand in my pocket and the other choking out your street corner prophet. I uncrossed my fingers and said, look at me when I'm talking, dear. I ain't mad at you. That's the only miracle here. I ain't mad at you. I'm surprising the world with diamonds and pearls. A song about a girl, it ain't really about a girl. To look like they've been walked in, my house to look like it's been lived in, my car to look like a coffin that's been driven off a cliff, my career like a non-stop graveyard shift. Don't clean the crime scene cause time means money. Don't need Visine when my eyes seem bloody. I see dead people, but who doesn't? We walk undercover, deadpan, blending in with other human puppets, discussing nothing but the sports and weather. I stare long enough, they all morph together, and then I freak out. It'll blow my cover, so I just keep out. No, we don't know each other. I'm on the road to recovery, no GPS. Hoisting my sails till the sea breeze rests. Suck wind if you wanna play a hate. Day to day I use my fear of falling asleep to stay awake. I appear psychic-like, but I'm not a psychic. You're just predictable with no fight left to fight it. If you write it, they will come with a red pen and taser gun. Do something. I'd like for my shoes to look like they've been walked in, my house to look like it's been lived in, my car to look like a coffin that's been driven off a cliff, my career. I sift through the ashes in search of survivors, digging up the earth, filling urns with dirt for what it's worth. I'm richer than the cemetery soil. Use land drilling to get my midnight oil. I've been moonlighting as a daydreamer. I'm at the wheel of an eight-seater. Hey, Mr. Gatekeeper, call me Keymaster. No, homeowner. 1, 2, into the 3, into the foreclosure. They said the war was over, but we knew it wasn't. They wanted more soldiers, so we said sure, fuck it. Here's a fresh batch of people with setbacks and poor folk. In fact, the road broke cause of your dead tracks. Picking the pockets of people who probably needed assistance most. Selling them lies, selling them out, sending them off to a distant coast. Selling them anything, anyone left with impossible that is receptive to. Breaking a promise of negative worth like buddy, there's nothing left for you. Gotta buy to stay alive. They punish the payment delay, then they charge you for the low balance. Then they ask why didn't you say? Too long we took it on the chin, too long we took it to our grave. Now we take what we can get, fucking unlivable minimum wage. Do something. It might have been. In the foot, I put my foot in my mouth, clean it while it's there, and then I suck the bullet out, reload the weapon. Now that's conservation. Stay locked and loaded in a bad conversation. You're making blank statements like the surplus of your ammunition's finite. Visionary nothing, you're a man who lives with hindsight. Return to the hive mind and call me back. I'm predicting early that you'll be the Monday morning quarterback. So cocksure in a culture that gangs up on bully types. Mob mentality, as if that isn't what a bully's like. Inspiration strikes like a union. I write these lines just to cross them. I'm concluding if my mama don't want her, she never has to work again. Don't ever ask me why I spread myself so thin. I'm finna flirt dirty with the pen and flick my tongue on his bottom. I promise writer's block ain't never been a problem. I probably make the columns wanna pop bottles of pain relief. Sometimes it's what you don't say that says the most, to say the least. Idle feet of the Devil's Fetish Club, a highly exclusive spot none of us are members of. Dante's a scrub. We kicked him out the van and steamrolled him. In 2010 we had a couple dreams stolen. Me and B don't relocked and reloaded. When it feels like you're going through hell, keep going. look like it's been lived in, my car to look like a coffin that's been driven off a cliff. My career, a non-stop graveyard shit. I like for my shoes to look like they've been walked in, my house to look like it's been lived in, my car to look like a coffin that's been driven off a cliff. My career, like a non-stop graveyard shit. I like for my shoes to look like they've been walked in, my house to look like it's been lived in, my car to look like a coffin that's been driven off a cliff. My career, do something, do it, mess up my mind. Do it, mess up my mind. Wanna get busy. Mess up my mind. Mess up my mind. Do it, mess up my mind. Hook, line, chop, chop, crackle. Hook, line. This is paid for advertising. Hook, line, free food for all. Sinker. Well, it's a tangible death, and I can almost handle it. When it cancels my breath, put your hand over my candle, then rest. There's no pain in this fist release. Put my elbows on the window frame, glass pressed against my cheeks. Everything I see is mine. I never look back. Couldn't ask the same of those I leave behind. The air bubbles rushing towards the water surface. A clumsy stagehand making a grand exit, caught in the curtains. A person should have pulled this rope long ago. Before the water hole froze over, I saw the snow. The best cue for rescues, a couple yanks. Pressed my luck, held my breath enough, but then my stomach sank. Should've never been walking the plank with cement shoes, without an oxygen tank or wetsuit. Destitute conditions leave fishermen victims of circumstance, but you don't need a hook for the worms to dance. Line, sinker, crumbs, hook, line, snap, snap, crackle. Off to the bathroom to sniff another line. There's a big party going on and you're not invited. Now I'm just howling at the moon, sipping its shine. There's a huge rock running through space, won't you help me light it? I'm playing jump rope with my veins tonight. Budget dumb low, but I paid the price. The DJ saved my life. Nothing could cut into my fun but the razor might. This song is brought to you courtesy of medicine prescriptions. Dead Again Christians, 1968, and B-Boys on app. And of course my utter and absolute obligation to never do anything bad. One in my pillowcase, it keeps me safe when I sleep, still I keep awake. What if my dream girl pays a midnight visit? I see the world through the scope, but I gain no insight with it. When I get introspective, I put the safety on. Make these songs with the biscuits sitting in my shaky palms. I'm a man now, a real man, not the one who went to 2 colleges groveling over meal plans. I'm staring at the ceiling fan, all wide-eyed, amazed by the ways the blades break the silence. I used to be afraid to fire it. The sound was startling, but now I'm starting to hate the quiet moments. Might remind you of a mic by the way I hold it to the grill. A homophobic rapper, unaware of the graphic nature of phallic symbols. Tragically ironic, sucking off each other's gaps and pistols. I got more back issues than guns and ammo, cause my Uzi weighs a ton, and I never let go of the handle. Hanging on to mommy's pant leg, double-fisted, knee-deep in shells, kicking ballistics. This dick is a detachable penis, an extension of my manhood, positioned like a fetus. An intravenous hookup feeds bullets to my magazine. Never mind the bullets, my pistol is a sex machine. Guns, yo. Sex machine. Busted, I got another gun. What? I keep it in my briefcase, it keeps me safe at my workplace. Cubicle gangster who's in need of his personal space. Angster of love, who's unable to look girls in their face. Cause I know that only stupid people increase the birth rates. I'm just about dumb enough to hold up a sperm bank, make my demands and then facilitate fur trades. Empty the bird cage and release the mermaids. I got a water gun, I keep it in my mouth. It keeps me safe from the things I like to speak about. but words are leaking out, and all these smiles that I crack are like a dam on the verge of collapse. There ain't no turning back. In fact, I can't hold down my fluids, can't retract statements without water displacement. Flooded the basement, then sought refuge. Removed my waterproof vest, and then I kicked off my wet shoes. Made it to dry land, pistol in hand, fistfuls of ammo, riding on a camel through the desert sand. Lucid dreams are a lot like computer screens. People have pretentious conversations, but I shoot the breeze, blow a hole straight through their long-winded theories. Hold my own and make songs for them to sing with me. It's the same type of heat that Millie used to break the ice with Santa Claus when she made him sing the Christmas blues. Capitalists strung her up for killing them. Every manufactured holiday they sacrifice another victim. Before wartime depression sets in, I get to step in and shoe shine my weapon. I'm hemorrhoid, I'm the leader. You're dead like daylight. I hold my crotch like a 9mm.
Guns, yo.
9mm. Sex machine. 9mm. Sex machine. Sex machine.
Guns, yo.
9mm. Sex machine.
Death, be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful. Thou art not so. But those thou dost think as thou dost overthrow, die not, poor death, nor canst thou kill.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Gather my fangs and I quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Rolls in my mouth, the petals are black. One armored suit, the metal's intact. I come fully strapped with a skull woolly hat. Just picture that. Clickety-clack. Now I find my location and unfold the map. My index inspects it and follows the path. My horse is on loan and I borrowed a staff from some mystical wizard. I will give it back. But I'm off to the races, my face has got cracks. Worn out and weathered like a red leather mask. Been through the storm, future, present, and past. Light as a feather, swift as a cat. Cold as a rock, you know not what you knit from my sack. Little bastard, you'll get skinned for that. And swim with the fishes once I finish this task. No strings attached. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Gather my fangs, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at. Kick myself in the ass for not bringing my axe, but I got the flash paper in one single match. Light won't escape me, a fire will catch. You'll beg and you'll plead, you'll scream and you'll scratch, but nothing can save you, you need to relax. I'll keep you alive for a while, feed you scraps. Love you like you deserve love, with some smacks, a kick and a slap. It's no longer personal, I'm simply detached from what's hurtful. I need to keep my business exact, separate beings. I can see our differences are vast, and I can't bridge the gap. Clickety-clack. Built a rickety raft out of twigs and some grass, and I made it to shore just before it collapsed. Salute to this mission, take swigs from your flask. Tilt your glass, pick your poison, I'm poised to be fast on your scent. Picked it up just by sniffing the tracks. Kept my ear to the ground and heard snickers and laughs. Adding insult to injury for criminal acts. Now the cost of your freedom is a liberty tax. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Gather my fangs, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Enemies closer than where friends are at. You should've known better than to be mingling with rats. Gotta lead to your shack from some gypsies in the trash. Cryptic interactions, I asked them to stick to facts. Made a trade and gave them everything that I packed. There's a brick through your window, can sit through the glass. Notice the note in which the brick was wrapped, explaining that I know how you're quick to the dash. But it won't be very long before you slip in my trap, like a moth through the flame with its wings in the wax. It's hard to escape with your limbs in the cast. Your heart will deflate when your wrists both get slashed, and gradually I snap these synapses in half. Magnificent crescendo, the cymbals all crash. You'll pay for your deeds, but we don't accept cash. We will mix and match this for that, tit for tat. Gonna get it back. Get you back. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Gather my fingers, quickly attack. Sword in my sheath, knife in my back. Keep enemies closer than where friends are at.
Hello, Paul. This is Greta. I was just calling to see how your birthday went and say happy birthday. And guess that's about it. Take care of yourself. Bye.
This is to the woman who I love but lost. Intertwined souls of the universe got divorced when it wasn't forced. Cause single thoughts of being double crossed till there's no love lost. I can't even start this.
She said forever.
This is the rewrite. This is the rewrite. This is the rewrite. Yeah, check this out. This is to the woman who I used to respect. Now I call her a bitch cause I'm constantly upset. So this is to the who cut communication for a new relation. Selfishness spreads through the nation. All they ever needed was a hug. Try to wrap my loving arms around you, you blew it off with a shrug. So all I ever wanted was a hand to hold. I ain't the man to scold. You're playing as cold, but goddamn it's old. It's about time, get inside my head while I'm out my mind. As I scream, cry, yell, shout, and whine. All they ever asked for was an ear to hear me what you really have to win. I'm asked for. You straight shattered my glass jaw. Now I'm picking up the pieces of my past, what you last saw. But see this, needless to say, you went astray. And all people ever hear Paul say is, I don't give a damn. For real, I don't care. That's all I hear from myself, trying to make things clear. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. For real, I don't fucking care. That's all I hear. The pain stops with the end of raindrops, but this cloudy weather just reminds me of the time we spent together and how you left forever like that with the snap of fingers. Pain lingers, so this is to the woman who I made my family. Now I call her a bitch just to save my sanity. So this is to that who I thought would be right here. She's just a monster in my reoccurring nightmare. Now when my grandfather died, you weren't there for me. When my grandmama died, you weren't there for me. When my natural dad died, you weren't there for me. You saw me and just ignored me like sorry, end of the story. My family's dropping like flies, somehow I got to rise. But nobody's by my side, I can look straight into my eyes. Nobody's by my side, I can look straight into my eyes. My fist grabs air, I stare into the lies. I never felt more lonely, I made you the one and only individual to know me. This is the things that you show me. I never felt more lonely, I made you the one and only individual to know me. Never thought that you turned phony, but you did. Now I'm going all out, kid, and I got mad hate to deal with. Just ask Mix. I'm having trouble letting anyone get close to me, and that's a major problem, cause it's not the way it's supposed to be. Supposedly, I should keep my composure. Right now, I'm like, wow, it's time for me to see closure. Mental pictures are destroyed, overexposure. Ever get the feeling that nobody really knows you? This is to the woman who I call my best friend. Now I call her bitch, cause she made that switch to that who I shouldn't disrespect. So now I call a woman just to keep myself in check. Shit, this is the rewrite. Fuck it, bring it back.
Just like the others, cold and distant. Many people are like that. Women for sure. They're like a union.
Check the ocean. Check the date. Check a time. See if they correlate. Rewrite some of the issues quicker than the human eye. Just watch.
I'ma take you back, take you back. 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 Way back. I'ma take you back, take you back. I'ma take you back, take you back. See, cause it's twisted. In the future, scientists will prove that we never even existed. I got lectured once while eating breakfast for lunch. To that, to me, reality ain't nothing but a collective hunch. Whatever you want the truth to be, simply fool the masses. Attack them mentally with tools of power like the masters. Get them in elementary school and college classes. Eventually you'll overrule their cowardly asses. Don't worry about society, they're all horrible bastards. With this knowledge I blast kids, they knock like Howard's glasses. I'm stern, plus I rule with an iron fist. With no concern, it's so cruel. Where did I learn this? It's in my gene pool. For permanent bliss it seems cool, only if you suffer from eternal ignorance. Internal innocence rejects external filth. Hurdle the guilt my ancestors left, dressed with the traditional kilt. Curdle milk that's under suspicion will get spilt. Ain't no use crying, who's lying about the empire I built? Another self-proclaimed historian with Einstein as his passenger in a flux capacitor in his DeLorean. Rewrote my past, taught me sin when we
spoke at last. He caught me in the chin. There was no need to ask. I know he fought me to win. My broken task is born again. Let a new war begin. I think he saw me grin. Played my ass like a sucker. Turned that brunch between me and my father into our last supper. He'll take us back, take us back. He'll take us back, take us back, take us back. He'll take us back, take us back. He'll take us back, take us back, way back. He'll take us back, take us back. He'll take us back, take us back. See, cause it's twisted. In the future, scientists will prove that we never even existed. So now I'm orphaned into this world of a rewritten past, where they force my girl to cook and clean and force me to sit in class. The teacher laughs as he preaches math, beats me with the staff, cause the text we read expects us to bleed each paragraph. I speed through the chapter fast. My respectful wife hangs her pride in half-mast. Force-fed domestic life is giving her a fat ass. She can't eat no more. We'll see who laughs last, is what she speaks so sure as she sweeps the floor. Her bare feet are sore. I'd massage her toes, but she's way too busy doing dirty laundry and washing my clothes. This bastard ass took us back to the dark ages. My heart races. He's got 1 out of 3 blacks locked in cages. Sages heading for the mics, but they blocked the stages. Dopes took my notebook, said don't look, as they flashed the pages. Ignoramuses must have idiot dildos stuck up in their anuses. Dominatrixes explain how pleasurable of a penis is. I ain't with this game of his. I'm looking for a loophole. Just cause you look the part don't mean you can play. Ask the new bowl. My absolute role is to save whatever's left of me, the last of my true soul. So I dress up like the referee to get the coach on every bench pissed. They approach me with a clenched fist, so I throw up their past lives and say catch this. They get the gist, but fans rush the court. Propaganda programs they hold in their hands, brainwashed and flushed their thought. Now it's a blood sport. My girl ain't with the strange land. She was fronting like a cheerleader as she figured out the game plan. Made peeks at play sheets, memorized them like the r.a.n.c.i. Conducted her own brain scan, then reversed the chain of command. She learned the formulas, the story is unraveling. She seduced Einstein by dressing up like Marilyn Monroe. Now she's got a Manson look in her eyes and a grin that's stretching so wide. Damn son, I'm petrified. She'll take us back, take us back. She'll take us back, take us back, take us back. She'll take us back, take us back. She'll take us back, take us back, way back. She'll take us back, take us back. She'll take us back, take us back. See, cause it's twisted. In the future, scientists will prove that we never even
Hello, Paul. This is Greta. I was just calling to see how your birthday went and say happy birthday. And guess that's about it. Take care of yourself. Bye.
It's been a hell of a year, but I'm mentally prepared to do a dance around the next couple medical scares. I'm Fred Astaire with metal wearing quickly off my tap shoes. I step quietly the way the cats move, but I'm bear-like, my head trapped in dare lights. You could call me John, I'm writing letters to the dark side of the moon tonight. My lovely Jane, you went away but the pain stayed. I'm sending you a package to the address where you traded names. Made no claims of the identity theft, more concerned about the home with no amenities left. It's already a mess, the dust piles like your junk mail. So I eat away depression and crush the scale. You find yourself on the opposite side of the spectrum, emaciated on a strict diet of breadcrumbs. Me, I choose to wallow and swim in my fat. You refuse to swallow, so I see ribs from the back. This isn't an attack, it's an admission of guilt. I'm living in the past, kissing your ass, sipping your milk, but it's all bone and curdle. I saw stones in a circle, stood in the middle, told myself riddles in a robe that's purple. The murder weapon was an icicle. Is that the reason why I'm standing in this puddle with my eyes so full? I fight feelings like a war on drugs. I'm a chemist with a test tube addiction, born through coffee mugs. Our baby now is all grown up. Your car is still dead in my driveway while I wait for the tow truck. And you know what? I know I drove you away, and I still don't think it was wrong, so I don't know what to say. It's been a tough year. You say that life ain't fair, well guess what, baby? Life ain't, and them's the breaks. You say that life ain't worth it, but it is. You gotta work it, nobody's life is perfect, yeah. You've been dealt a bad hand, placed against a stacked deck. Been through all the CAT scans and bad checks, but I slashed your debt, not your wrists. And I couldn't help with anything else that became cancerous. Halfway people with a full baby to bury. Took a flame to the paper mache sanctuary. When the smoke clears, try not to stare into the light, but also don't stay in the dark as if that's what life is like. It's just a series of unfortunate events, but the messages we get are more important than death. What's the rush? I gotta
shortness of breath. What's the rush? Running from you, running from me. The rush, the crush, the lust, the love, trust. So what's the trouble? The busted bubble, the unjust. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It does suck. Suck it up, we're all looking, but nothing's enough. Use each other as a crutch, the clutch, the shift switches. You couldn't just adjust, you combusted and ripped pictures. This is why I'm not considered a saint. Well, guess what? I ain't.
It's been a hell of a year. You say that I ain't there, I ain't care, and life ain't fair. It's been a hell of a trip. You say my mind's unfit, I've been flipping, I ain't shit. It's been a hell of a life. You say that I ain't like the way I write, and that ain't right. It's been a hell of an attempt. You say that I ain't meant for promises unkept. Well, guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Guess right, darling? I ain't gonna sleep in the morning. Yes, fight the day, night makes my beats keep calling. Yes, stress every right on the trite songs I sing. Guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Yes, right, darling? I can go to sleep in the morning. Yes, fight the day, night makes my beats keep calling. Stress every right, and I'ma keep calling. Keep calling. Keep on calling. Keep on calling. Keep on calling.
The answer comes in the form of a handwritten letter from the moon. It says, "This is brutally beautiful. So are we. This is endless. So are we. We can heal this." Signed, Crater Face. P.S. Oh, I wanna die, motherfuckers. Yeah, it's true. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. But my
trying to see the light. How far does this black tunnel go? I got a car, but the gas is running low. And as long as I've known the bumps and creaks of this house, it's starting to make the types of sounds that only come from people's mouths. You can't tell me it's still settling. Built on an Indian burial ground, killing everything. The childhood scar on my chin is back again. That old jump over my own leg dance move has to end. I've seen better days in my night terrors. I was a bike messenger without a bike, and I would write letters, ask directions to your whereabouts. Before the slow walk, the rest of the show-offs were peeling out. Too many hairs, only one tortoise. That's why I left the city, too fast-paced for this ho-hum tourist. By the time I developed the pictures, they're as blurry as my memory of constant life fixtures. If distance is a girl's best friend, tell them bitches in the rough who think that love comes with diamonds. Slave labor, you made me work for what I couldn't have. Diamonds cut, but coal burns and nothing lasts forever. Wonder why I bothered saving any of your letters, they're just aged paper. Slave labor, you made me work for what I couldn't have. Diamonds cut, but coal burns and nothing lasts. Wonder why I saved your urn of ashes.
I've got this insecurity, thoughts to save your mail. Tracing the name on the return address, everything was made of braille.